Welcome back.
Yes. Hey guys.
We're
Akela.
back. I'm Oshs.
Oshs and Akela.
Yeah, we're back. It's been such a long time. For those of you who are new here, we do Am I the Asshole, which is basically a Reddit forum, and people write in to figure out whether they are the asshole or not in certain situations. So they have their messed up situations and they write in and they leave it up to us to decide whether or not they are the assholes.
And then we bring it to you so that we can give these people that unbiased opinion that they're looking for that they can't ask the people around them. Because when it's a secret, probably, people are just naturally biased. So we're gonna give that opinion. So like that's how we can give like the best advice. So
we give a bird's eye view.
Exactly.
Basically.
Exactly.
Am I the asshole for refusing to take my girlfriend to nice places because she eats like a kid?
Super picky. Little ratty. Okay, let's see.
My girlfriend is an incredibly picky eater.
Ugh, knew it.
Like I said in my title, she eats like she is 10 years old. In fact, I'll give a short list of things she refuses to eat. Unflavored water, fish, excluding fried shrimp, anything with bones, cheese other than sharp cheddar, spinach, onions, garlic, pasta without red sauce,
What?
eggs, spicy food, aioli, ketchup, potatoes other than french fries, pastries with fruit, citrus, sausage, or any non-American food.
Oh god.
Yeah, this compares to me, someone who grew up in multiple different regions of the US and lived abroad for many years, so I'm a bit more adventurous when it comes to food. Whenever me and my girlfriend go out somewhere nice, she ends up getting the same meals, usually either a burger or chicken tenders with fries. That I hate anyone who orders that at restaurants.
So childish.
That's some like high school.
Does it age?
Oh, did I don't think I don't think it did. If he's traveled abroad for years, he's definitely like
in his 20s,
late 20s, early 30s. But we could be going to an authentic Nepalese restaurant and she will get the french fries and white rice.
Oh god.
To me, it's kind of embarrassing to go to a restaurant where there is a dress code and for her to order chicken tenders and fries.
100%.
It especially bothers me that since I typically pay, I end up paying 15 bucks for chicken tenders that I could have gone from the freezer section at Walmart for $5. Recently in our area, a very nice dinner place opened up and my girlfriend has been dying to go. I took a look at the place and the menu and saw it looked nice, but the food was kind of pricey. She said she was probably gonna get chicken tenders. As per usual, I asked her, what's the point of going then if I can toss some tenders in the air fryer for her and not spend a ridiculous amount of money on it? She asked why I had an attitude about this, and I told her that I thought it was a waste of time and money to go to a nice place to get little kid food.
Yeah.
She interpreted this as me calling her a little kid. I clarified that I wasn't calling her a child. However, it is kind of childish for her to eat in the way she does. I also said that if she's going to order food we can make at home, there's not any point in us going anywhere. This led to an argument about me thinking I'm better than her. Am I the asshole?
No. I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know. I hate people like this.
I
like,
hate people
you
like
cannot. And then it's like, why don't, I don't know. I don't know. Why would,
no,
I don't think you're the asshole, and I get why but I still get why she's offended, because she's like, I still want to experience these nice things, but it's like, but if you're not gonna like take, like, what is the point of going?
I literally don't see her point. I'm so sorry.
I feel like she just wants to experience the vibe and the ambiance.
Which is
so I get
the
it.
reason why people go to certain restaurants.
You can go just for drinks, I guess, or maybe like appetizers. I don't know, but like if you're that restrictive in your diet, I would just be like, let's just go to like Moxie's or like a Moxie's equivalent every time we go out, because it's like, why are we going to a place that like is like the chefs are working so hard to like you know what I mean, to make these like really interesting meals, and you're not even willing to try it.
Some nice restaurants, they don't even offer chicken tenders and fries.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like super basic and childish.
He said, yeah, literally, and he said like we'll go to like a Nepalese restaurant or like she'll get white rice and just fries.
Just the extreme like, basic, no flavor, no spicy food, no seasoning. So
I think that's even insulting.
It is
to other people.
Certain cultural restaurants where
100%.
their cultural food is like spicy, like ours,
or
heavily
anything
seasoned, and has bones in it. Like, what do you mean anything with bones in it?
I know people like that.
Really?
Like, it's not that like the bones give like a taste, but it's like maybe it's like it's
reminding them.
Okay. So they're kind of like weird about it, or it's too much work for them to like eat something with bones. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's stupid, but I would even go as far as to say it's like it's actually offensive. Why did you go into this Indian or Nepalese or whatever restaurant if you're just gonna be like, I'll only take the white rice? What's the point? Go to the freaking American restaurant if you only want American food. Why are you so closed off to trying it? Like, you know what I mean? Unless you have like an allergic, like an actual aversion to it. I don't know. know. Some people
Yeah.
just have like, they're really picky, and I just can't understand that because I'm so the opposite way. So somebody like that,
I'm
taking
so the
them
opposite
out,
way. That's the thing. I can totally understand his frustration in this situation.
I'd be so
'cause
annoyed.
As someone who is not a picky eater, is willing to try everything, and he's lived abroad, tried different cultural dishes, ate food from across the world,
Yeah.
and then you have this girl. I bond so much over food
right?
and good
Yes.
food and like trying different things. So like
experiencing
the
that
same
together
thing.
too is so much fun. It's like, oh, let's try this and let's share
And
this
you have
plate.
opinions about the different, you know,
know what I mean?
flavors, different ingredients, and it's just like, why, like, to go out with someone and you don't get that, you know? It's like,
and then imagine
point
like
even?
you're sitting there with them or something, and then you see them like picking out like the food and like taking off like certain ingredients.
It kills
and
the
stuff.
vibe.
It's like, what are you doing?
it
Like,
definitely kills the vibe.
and then-
it makes it not enjoyable for you even.
yeah,
you
because
know?
it's like, just eat it. Stop being. I would just be like, if I saw that in a man, I would just be like. Ew. Like, are you a
Yeah.
child, literally? I don't think you're
You're-
the asshole. Why the hell would you spend an extra, like, $15
Yeah.
premium for chicken nuggets, chicken fingers, and fries, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm just
Or
thinking
force
if
her to
I
try
had-
new things. Not force,
Exactly.
but, like, you know what I mean? Like really push her, like, slowly to try new things. It's definitely an ick.
It's annoying. That's what it is.
You
I'm
know?
just thinking, like, if I had a friend and I was like out to eat with them and they
Yeah.
had this exact same thing, I'd be like, I'm probably not gonna go out to eat with you
Exactly.
anymore.
Let's just get drinks.
You
Let's
know,
leave it at that.
like, yeah, let's
Yeah.
just get drinks. Don't waste
'Cause
my, like, you know.
I'm not gonna go to a fancy,
My
cool
energy.
restaurant
Yeah.
with you if you're, like, not willing to try
Yeah, it's
fun
a write-off,
things. Like, you
for
know?
sure.
Yeah, so,
But-
yeah, I don't know. I don't think you're the asshole.
Nope, not the asshole. And I'm glad he called her childish.
Am I the asshole for wanting my boyfriend who's 35 to drop his best friend who's 17? Already the answer is no. My 25 female, boyfriend 34 male, and I have been dating for 7 months now, and things have been overall good. He's a great guy, but honestly, this has been a complete 360 compared to previous relationships I've had. The only issue I really have is his relationship with, let's call her B, who I recently...
it's a girl.
It's a girl. Yeah.
No, this is weird. I'm calling the police.
I'm calling, like,
That is weird.
911.
That is
okay.
weird.
Yeah. Who I recently found out is only 17 years old. I've known of B for a while now, considering they talk a lot through text, but it has never really bothered me because he always makes me feel validated and reassured. However, a couple of weeks ago, I went out with some of my girlfriends. After a couple of drinks, the topic of B came up, and I realized that I didn't really know much about her or how they met. So after my boyfriend came to pick me up, I decided it would be a good idea to ask him about her once we got back to my place. Well, I was wrong. The conversation quickly escalated into me being jealous and
insecure,
accusatory, and that she's just a friend and he would never see her that way, especially because she's only 17. I was left speechless not only at his reaction to me bringing her up, but to the fact that she was underage. Despite this, I tried to calmly reassure him that I wasn't coming out of a place of jealousy, but simply wanted to know more about this friendship with B,
Yeah.
considering she seems to be an important part of his life. However, this doesn't seem to matter at all, as he completely shut down and ended up leaving angrily that night. I was
Guilty.
Yeah.
You're guilty.
It's-
Something is
oh,
happening.
man.
Something is happening.
I was completely crushed that night, and safe to say that I cried myself to sleep. The next day, I felt terrible about how we left things and reached out to him to apologize for how things transpired. He also apologized for how he reacted and reassured me that she's just a friend and that's just that, and that I shouldn't read more into it. We both left it at that, and things have been relatively back to normal now. He still talks to me constantly, and if I'm being honest, this makes me uncomfortable due to what I know now. I know he's being honest about the nature of their relationship and that there's nothing inappropriate going on, but I can't help but feel like it's wrong. I've been wanting to bring it up again, but I honestly don't think I can handle another blowout, especially over something as dumb as this, but I also can't help but feel my stomach drop every time I see her name pop up on his phone. I just can't understand what a 35-year-old guy could possibly have in common with a 17-year-old, much less talk about at the rate that they do. Am I wrong for feeling this way? Note, my boyfriend used to work, this is like red flag, red flag, red flag. Your face.
No, I'm read it because I want to know this.
Yeah.
This is my main question.
Okay, so no, my boyfriend used to work as a photographer on the side to make extra money before we met.
No.
However, he really hasn't done any, he hasn't really done this anymore due to his new job being time consuming. My guess is that he met B through this, but again, I truly have no idea how they met, nor how long they've known each other. So am I the asshole?
Does she just enjoy living in delusion? Like, I don't understand what. Because if you just use your brain, like.
If you just use your brain for this one. No, because what it is
No, I
your
wanted
boyfriend.
to know where they met. That's what I wanted to know. Because how do
She's-
you meet a 17-year-old and you've been friends for years? So you knew her since when? When she was like 15?
Sorry, he's a predator.
Oh yeah.
Your boyfriend is a
This
full-blown
disgusting.
predator. He's dating you 24, which is also quite a big age difference, but fine, you're 24, you're a grown-ass woman, whatever.
Yeah, no, you're
You know,
grown.
it's fine.
You're grown.
But
But
still
17.
a 10-year age gap between them two, though, mind you. So he does it younger a little bit. You know what I mean?
Example, yeah, for sure.
But I think he's grooming the 17-year-old when she turns 18, 19, wherever you guys are, 21. I don't know what the consent age, whatever. That's gonna be his new girlfriend.
Go through the phone. One, go through the phone.
Go through
what do you mean
phone.
pop? Why is another girl's name on his phone, first of all, and she's 17?
No.
And why can't he just let you know, like, how they met? Look, wait, what was her main question? She wants to know,
is she the asshole for wanting him to dump this girl, like leave her alone?
but like, why did he blow up again? Because she was asking him like what's going on?
What's going on? And he
like, why can't he just let you know what's going on?
No, because that's
between them. Like,
that is the manipulation. Like, now she just literally said, she's like, I want to ask, like, I'm still not comfortable, but I can't handle this blowout.
That's gaslighting.
1000%
gaslighting.
You need to leave him. He is a predator.
Crazy.
What is he doing with a 17-year-old? 35? Near 40? 17? Not done high school.
That could be your child.
That could literally be his kid if he had like a young, had her young. That is, no, because
the balls you had to write into Reddit, like, call the police. Someone's gonna call the police on them. Like,
no, somebody needs to call the police. This is like,
you should even do it.
And the fact, like, even if, like, one, first of all, they're only dating these two. She said 7 months in, leave him. What are you doing?
Even the friends are wondering, why do other people know he's even friends with her? Like, that is
embarrassing.
So embarrassing. Your friends are asking, hey, why is he friends with a 17-year-old? Like, and what do they have in common?
No.
Really a true question.
No.
Because when I hang out, I'm 26, with my 17-year-old cousin, I'm trying to figure out what we haven't. Like,
no, I'm here for
so
advice.
hard.
I almost feel like a mother.
I can only imagine at 35 what I have to talk about to a 17-year-old, let alone 26. So that is, and you're a guy. I don't know.
Even less in common.
I don't know.
No, but my thing is, like, look, she's trying to avoid a problem by not, like, and she's trying to avoid looking crazy by asking these kind of questions. You need to press to, just like advice in general for girls, stop trying not to inconvenience a man.
Yeah.
Like, you need the answers, so go get the answers.
Especially if you're investing you're dating him, so you're investing your time.
Your time is valuable. Your love is valuable.
What do you mean?
You are valuable. Like, why wouldn't you ask, just so that he won't get mad? Let him explode into a million pieces, actually.
Yeah.
What is the problem? Like, and then if that's the case, that is like so much more revealing on his character. And then there you have an answer, even if he doesn't give you an answer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why are you...
She already knows.
She knows.
Deep in her heart.
No, but
she's
also
just being delusional. She knows.
I'm kind of looking at her sideways too.
Yeah, because
like,
you're supposed to be protecting the 17-year-old. You know what I mean? Like, how are you just letting this go on? Imagine when you were 17, if you had a
35-year-old friend, and then this girl that's...
No, that's crazy.
Like, and this girl is like more jealous of you than protective of you. Like, if I was in that situation, I'd be like, what are you doing? Like, I would get mad at him, not because I'm jealous. Like, for him to even be like, you're jealous, is like, no, babe, I'm not. She's a kid. I'm a woman. Like, no. No. He's gross.
You don't want to be with someone
This is like red
that.
flag.
And you don't want to have kids with someone like that. Like, no.
Oh, no. Am I the asshole for helping a friend in a bad situation on my wife's birthday? I, 28 male, have a friend called Sarah, 28 female, whom I've known since childhood and has been there for me my whole life. I owe her my life, and she's always been my go-to when I have problems. I want to make this clear. Romantic feelings have never been involved. We have a brother-sister relationship. Sure. All right.
Okay. That's what they all say.
That's what they all say, buddy. Okay. My wife, 29 female, has never liked Sarah since I had her as my best woman at my wedding. She calls her a pick-me.
Wait, there's no such thing as the best woman.
There's literally no such thing. You made that up.
There's
you
no
literally
such
made it
thing
up.
as a best woman.
You made
I've
it
never
up.
heard that in my
Never heard of it. Okay.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, don't know. So she calls her a pick-me. She went as far to suggest I cut her out of my life when she became pregnant with her first child, but we worked through it in couples therapy. Yeah. Their relationship got better when Sarah got married last year, but unfortunately Sarah's husband just up and left a pregnant Sarah, which has made her mental health spiral. Since Sarah has always been there for me, I've stepped up for her with taking her to appointments, building the nursery, and even promising to be with her when she gives birth. She grew up in foster care with no family. My wife has become extremely hostile to Sarah, which has caused fights. For not being there as much as I should, I planned a special birthday for my wife, a whole day and night being treated like a celebrity with fancy hotel, dinner, in an expensive restaurant, shopping trip, and spa. Unfortunately, Sarah went into labor 6 weeks early and rang me in a bad state, begging me to come to the hospital because she was scared. I told my wife everything and she started to freak out, saying it was her day, Sarah wasn't going to ruin it. I told her, stop being childish, we can celebrate another time, or she could ask a friend to go. Then she told me don't come home without a paternity test, which hurt me. I'd never do that to her, but she wasn't listening. She just left without saying another word. Yo, I kind of don't blame her for that. Anyway, sorry. I'll tell you my thoughts after. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm currently with Sarah in the delivery ward. We're getting a cup of coffee. That's why the story is rushed. I've been getting so many angry calls and texts from both our families and friends. Unfortunately, I tried getting in touch with my wife, but I'm blocked on everything. I feel like helping a vulnerable person in a situation like this trumps a birthday, but I still feel guilty. And okay, we'll give our opinions, but then there's an edit, and then the wife actually replied. Yeah. What? Yeah. So what do you think? Am I the asshole?
You are the asshole. Just marry her instead. Like, I don't know, like, break up with her, go
what
marry
is
her,
going
go
on?
raise your kid with her. Because clearly, what, like,
Why?
I mean, I get the wife's point. Like, she can actually get a friend or someone else. Like, especially if she's not like giving birth, right? Like she said,
she went into labor.
Oh, she went into labor. Yeah. Okay.
But why are you making
why are you there
to another woman?
No, building nurseries. That's where you got me. I was just like, are you the father?
No, like, what is going on? No, why are you making?
You're doing a lot.
No, he's doing a lot of husband duties for this
woman.
Like, I get like wanting to be there for somebody a little bit, but you cannot replace their husband if the husband left. You have your own wife at home.
Yeah,
he's doing husband duties.
Hella type of ways.
Oh,
in that position.
I 100% would be like his wife and be like, okay, I need a paternity test to make sure, because this connection you guys have is way too far. And actually, why don't you guys just get married yourself? Like, why am I wasting my time?
Don't waste your time. Like, I hate when people just waste people's time.
Yo,
like,
I feel like I would be lying. Like, I feel like the other woman. Like, why do I have to? She's having a baby, so freaking what? It's my birthday, I'm your wife. Like,
best woman? No, can we start there?
Like, what is best woman?
That doesn't exist, but
do you have no male friends that could be the best man? Okay, let's read the edit.
How does she not feel weird asking another woman's man
100%, but you're coming from a normal person perspective, remember? Like, okay. So Sarah was like, this girl's a pick-me. So this might be the game she loves to play. Like, this might be her favorite thing ever.
Oh my god, I hate her.
I hate her so bad. I hate her so much. Edit, to my wife in the comments, Ella, please just speak to me privately. We shouldn't be having this conversation on Reddit. I'm sorry, did you not bring it to Reddit? No, because he brought it to Reddit first and said, what are you doing?
That is funny.
The most gaslighting. Okay, anyway. So we shouldn't be having this conversation on Reddit for everyone to see, with our 3 kids to think of. I love you and I'll always choose you. I don't want a divorce, but my best friend needs me. How can he say I don't want a divorce, but no. And the bio father won't answer the phone. I can't leave her alone. Her baby isn't going to make it. Please, my love, believe when I say I'm sorry. I will fight to save our marriage. Just give me tonight. As for my so-called family members mocking me and Melissa on Facebook, the woman just found out she's going to lose her child. Please show some empathy.
What?
Okay, hold on. This is Ella, the wife's response. This is really tea. Okay. Hi, Warren. This is your wife, Ella. I know you love listening to Am I the Asshole stories on YouTube while driving to work, so maybe this was your new way of trying to gaslight me. First off, Melissa, sorry, Sarah doesn't have anyone, especially a husband, because she cheated on him and doesn't know who the dad is, which even your parents think is you. So this pick-me girl actually cheated on her husband. That's why he left. He didn't just up and leave. Yeah. She cheated. That's why he left. And she doesn't even know who the dad is, which even your parents think is you. Love how you left out the fact that you claim to not blow me off whenever we're together. She has issues only you can fix. Okay. I gave birth 7 weeks ago. She ended up in hospital and wanted you to go to her.
Oh no, she's doing this on purpose. It's crazy.
And she said, and you also almost did if it wasn't for your mom ripping you a new one. Sarah has no friends because she's rude as F to all the women in your life for no reason, and slept with or flirted with multiple male members of your group, whether they're in a relationship or not. As for me hating her, after the wedding, she told me at the engagement party I was a shallow airhead who didn't deserve you and insulted me in her best woman speech. And yes, I wanted you to cut her off when I found out I was pregnant because it came out around the time that I found out your guy group passes her around like a cigarette. I realized tonight I was an asshole to no one but myself, our whole marriage, and I deserve to be treated better. I'm currently out at a nice restaurant with your mom and sister while your dad boxes up stuff to take to Sarah's. I want a divorce and I want you and Sarah to finally be out of my life.
Oh my god, no, when you saying
this
she was
so satisfying.
Her best woman's speech?
Oh my god.
No, but imagine with your husband about to get married and she's saying
and she's like slyly like doing a passive aggressive
coming with aggression.
Oh,
you
no,
cannot do that at my wedding. Like,
no,
what?
No.
Nah, she has no what's people like a decorum.
No, people like Sarah, these pick-me women who have no female friendships, cannot maintain, like, they have, like, there's something deeply wrong with them.
Yeah.
And men who choose to ignore it, there's something wrong with you too. Yeah. I don't know. She needs to leave.
I hate when the man can't see what's wrong with the girl best friend. You know what I mean? Like, do you just not care, or like, can you see and you just don't care, or are you just like stupid? You know what I mean?
I think they're stupid.
I don't know. But
maybe they're. I think some of them know, and then some of them are stupid.
A woman's intuition is very real.
And like, what's really real is that his family backs her up. Like, they don't like this girl either.
Yeah.
She was giving birth, and then Sarah ends up in the hospital, and you're gonna leave your wife?
She probably hurt herself on purpose. Like,
maybe she's a crazy person.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a competition.
And then him constantly making himself so useful to her in the capacity of like almost a husband.
Almost a father?
Maybe a
unborn child?
It's like, she's gonna keep needing you and wanting you and getting used to you, and what is this gonna look like? Like, are you gonna always have to go and be there for, like, where is the boundary? When are you gonna stop? And if he can't even figure that out for himself, he's not, you can't do that for him. You need someone who's gonna be able to stand down on their own. And honestly, if anything, like, they should both be involved in Sarah's life. Like, it shouldn't be just
one-sided.
him. Like, if she needs advice, why don't you come to the house and we can both help you? I can give you a woman's perspective. He can give you that man's perspective. Like, the fact that she's like cutting her out of it and only needs him is where it's weird, because that's a husband and wife. Like, that's a unit. You have to treat them as a unit, especially if you're another woman. Like, that's super sly. That's so weird. Like, no.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weirdo behavior. Very much the asshole.
That's like divorce party worthy. Like, you know, people have divorce parties. Like, I would have a divorce party for that.
You know what I hate about this? The satisfaction it gives the other woman. Like, I think she's kind of happy that she caused this in a way.
Oh, but you know what?
That she gets him.
If she's satisfied for that, then like,
she's messed up. Period.
She's literally messed up. But I would be so like past, like, I don't even care if she's happy. Like, I need my peace. Like, I have 3 kids to worry about.
But I just hate how I know she's like, now I can have him for myself. Finally, like, I win. You know, like,
the joke is though, if he's really blind to what she's doing, he's not going to be with her after, and then she's just going to keep losing, and she's going to continue to lose in life.
Hopefully, he's smart enough to,
but maybe not, right?
This, we never know. I mean, he went this far, so I don't know if he's that smart. But
very true.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for my gender reveal cupcakes? I, female 22, found out last week my first baby's gender, and it's a little girl. My family's all excited about it, and I decided to do a small gender reveal over the Easter weekend. I had this planned for Saturday, so a few days before I asked a small local business if she could please make 12 cupcakes with pink and blue icing on top and put pink icing in the middle. She agreed and said they would be ready to collect Friday evening. The plan was to pick the cakes up Friday, invite friends and family over Saturday, and give some guests a cupcake, which would reveal the gender. I only invited a few guests as my apartment is fairly small, and I didn't want to do a large gender reveal anyway. Just something cute and fun. Plus, everyone loves cupcakes. So Friday evening came, the small business owner, Claire, gave me her address to collect the cakes from. Said they would cost 25 euros and they are ready to collect whenever. I drove to her apartment and knocked on the door. She greeted me there with the box of cupcakes and they looked amazing. They were exactly how I imagined them and thanked her for them. She gave me the box, but just as she did, her large pet dog came running up to me, barking, and jumped at me, knocking the box of cupcakes all over the floor.
Oh no.
Claire apologized and shut the dog inside. He was still barking and jumping at the door. She said it's because he gets excited when people come and visit, but he wouldn't have hurt me, he's friendly. Okay. At this point, look, got to the cupcakes. At this point, I didn't know the damage to the cupcakes as the box landed upside down. I picked them up and the cakes were ruined.
Of course.
The icing had smashed all over the box, and some cakes had spilled out onto the ground. Claire looked horrified. As I understand, she spent a few hours making them for me. She apologized and said she would remake them for free.
Okay.
But they wouldn't be ready until Sunday.
What the heck?
I said, unfortunately, I'm expecting my guest tomorrow. And Sunday is no good, as I already had other plans. I explained I wouldn't be paying for these cupcakes as they were inedible and ruined by her dog. We agreed payment upon receiving the goods. And since I never received them, I wouldn't be paying. She said that I should still pay as she had to buy ingredients for the cakes. And the cost of eggs have gone up, meaning she would be out of pocket. I said if she had control of her dog, then they wouldn't have been dropped. I'm sorry, I wouldn't be paying. I got in my car and left without the cupcakes. I still had guests attend on Saturday. I announced the gender in person rather than with some cupcakes. But it was still nice spending time with my family and friends. My family were all happy, but my sister-in-law said I should have still paid for the cupcakes as she accepted it was her fault and offered to remake them for me. I personally don't think I should have had to pay for them, but now I'm feeling slightly guilty. As I understand, it's a small business and a loss of profit would affect her a lot harder than a larger business. Am I the asshole? I don't think she's the asshole.
I think what I would have done is pay for the ingredients. Like, how much is that? 20 bucks max?
Okay.
Like, it's not gonna be that much money. So I wouldn't feel like I'm paying for it. Cause I'm not gonna pay for the whole thing. Why? If you know you have a big dog that runs, meet me downstairs. Like, what the hell? Like, meet me outside. You should know better.
It's your fault.
It's literally your fault, but because you're saying like small business and I'm being like, I think I'm being nice if I pay for the ingredients because like I don't think she's wrong for not paying. She didn't get the cupcakes.
I agree. Yeah,
and it was her dog. And this is not your first date with the dog. You know this dog. She gets excited. You said it. So
yeah, it would be nice if you did pay for the ingredients. Like
just
I think
for the
that's
ingredients.
a fair
I think that's okay.
ground. Yeah.
Because how much is that really? And like also like let's say you take flour, you're not paying for the whole flour. You're just using a little bit of it. And even if you buy a carton of eggs, you're not using all the eggs.
And she can still use that for her business.
Yeah. So I would pay like $10 to $20 because of that, but I'm not paying for the whole cost of the thing if your dog came and knocked me over. What if I even got hurt?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I could sue you.
I mean, I wouldn't. But like, you know, like... That's a lesson for her. Meet the people outside.
I mean, you ruined my damn gender reveal. Like,
come
you know what I mean?
on,
Like, this is such a monumental moment in my life, and now I don't have no damn cupcakes for my gender reveal.
No, I'm just
That's
gonna
the
say
whole point.
it's a girl.
It's a girl. Like,
lame.
So lame. Like, that was the funnest part.
Snooze.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to leave a comment if you know, want to engage in the conversation with us.
Yep.
Like the video for the algorithm, please, and subscribe if you want more of this. Yep. Email us if you guys want to send in your Am I the Asshole scenarios. It'll be on the screen, and follow us on our TikTok, cue the commentary, where we'll be posting more content, and we'll see you guys
next time
in the next video. Bye.